everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in this video, we will discuss about the food security in India. Okay, chapter 4 of economic class 9. Okay, so let's discuss all the points. Okay, food security in India. Okay, let's start. Here is a overview is given. Let's read the overview. Food security means availability, accessibility and affordability of food to all the people at all the times. Food security means availability, accessibility, affordability for all the peoples at all the time. Okay. The poor households, first of all we have to understand that what is availability, what is accessibility, what is affordability. So here is given that availability of food, it means food production within the country. Obviously the availability, it means the things that is available, that is called availability. Okay, the things that is available, it's called availability. So availability of food means food production within the country. It means the country should have the food production. Okay, and food imports, also the food importation, and the previous year's stock stored in government granaries. It means the availability of food. Availability, it means the availability of food. It means that in any country the food production is must be product in every country, and food imports and also the previous stock are stored in the government granaries. Okay. So it is called the availability of food. It means we have the food. Now next one is accessibility. Okay. So accessibility means of food within the reach of every person. Accessibility, it means the food will reach to every person. Okay. Affordability, it means implies that an individual has enough money to buy sufficient safe, and it means affordability means we are afford to buy something, like we have money to buy the products. Okay, that the same thing is written here, that affordability, that is implies that has enough money to buy sufficient food of very nutritious food to meet one's dietary needs. Okay, these are the means of food security. It means if these are all present, it means we can say that in India there is a food security. Okay, but this is not a we are talking about India. In this we are only what we can say, yes, we can only discussing the overview of the chapter, like we have to read in this chapter only about the food security. Okay. Now let's read further. The poor households were more vulnerable to food insecurity whenever there is a problem of production or distribution of food crops. It means it means the poor households are more vulnerable in food. Okay, because they have not enough money. Because they have a problem of money. Okay, and also they have the insecurity of food. Okay. Food security depends on the public distribution system and government vigilance and action at the times when this security is threatened. It means that distribution system that government had allowed that those who are below the poverty line, they have government gave him the free food to eat. Okay. Now what is food security? Okay. Food is essential for living as the air is for breathing. It means food is also essential like air, that without air we cannot live. In the same way, without food we cannot work, we cannot also say that we cannot live. Okay. But food security means something more than getting 2 square meals. Food security has a flowing dimension. Okay, these are the dimensions that we have already studied, and here is written that food security means something more than getting 2 square meals. It means food security means if we are getting 2 square of meals, it means 4 times or meals, then we can say we have the food security. Okay, and we have discussed the availability, accessibility, affordability. Availability, it means the availability of food in the country, that production will be there, and import and the previous stock are also will be there. Accessibility means every food can reach to every person, and affordability, it means that we have money to buy any food items. Okay, thus food security is ensured. Here is written that food security is ensured in a country only. Here is a this one, we can also say that this is the reason that if any one country is have the ensured food security, if they have enough food is available for all the persons, if they have food available for all the person, or second one is all person have the capacity to buy the food. Okay, buy the food of acceptable quality, and also have the quality of food not much sorry and also have the quality of food. Okay, there is no barrier on the access to food. It means there is no barrier. It means the process of coming to every person, that we have already read here, that accessibility means food is within to reach every person. Okay, so there is no barrier between them to reach. Okay, now here is why food security. Okay, why we need food security, that is called why food security, it means why we need food security also. Okay, here the poorest section of a society might be the insecure of most of the time. Why? It means the poorest, we all know that poor people have not much money to buy anything. Okay, so they have might be food insecure most of the time, but while persons above the poverty line might also, because if let's read to the book, also be the food insecure when the country faces some calamities like natural disaster. It means if you have money and the country is facing like you also know that in coronavirus many people facing many type of problems. You have money but you can't able to buy. Okay, so national disaster calamity like also earthquake, drought, flood, tsunami, widespread failure of crop causing famine. Okay, etc. There are many more. This one is the okay. We will read later. How is food security affected during a calamity? Okay, it means here is a reason is given that how the food security is affected. Okay, so let's due to natural calamity, say drought. Okay, like a drought, that the production of food become decreases, and it creates shortage of food. If the soil is if the land is if the land become dry, there is no production will occur. So the production become decreases, and the food shortage also what shortage of food is affected by this area. It means where the drought is affected, the area of production become decreases. Okay, so due to shortage of food the prices goes up. Okay, it means there are many shortage of food, so the prices goes up. At the high prices some people cannot afford to buy the food items, and such calamity happens in a very widespread area, so staged over a longer period of time, it may cause a situation of starvation. Okay, it means it may may in a small period of time then it is not create any problem. Okay, not much problem, but if it is present in a longer time period, so it may cause a situation of starvation also. Okay, a massive starvation might take turn of famine. It means a massive starvation might also turn into the famine. Okay, a famine is characterized by a widespread death due to starvation. It means those people are hungry and they sleep hungry, they die due to hungry. Okay, so there is also a famine come in Bengal 1943. this famine killed 30 lakh people in the province of Bengal. Okay, so these are the production of and import, export, and total availability. About these are the years. Like this one is the starvation victims. Like they don't eat food. That's why they what we can sense the case is still so okay. And here is during the Bengal famine 1943, a family leaves its village in Chittagong district in Bengal. Okay, they are leaving the village. You can see how they are too thin. Okay, because they are not getting food due to famine. Okay, crisis of food you can also say. Nothing like a Bengal famine has happened in India again. Okay, it means nothing like a Bengal again. It means in Bengal famine there are 30 crore 30 lakh people are died. Okay, so again this famine has not happened in India. Okay, so it is however disturbing to note that even today famine like a condition exists in many parts of the country. Okay, it also leads to a starvation death at time. Okay, natural calamities and pandemics like corona pandemic also come, like may also lead to food shortage. Okay, for example COVID-19, the book has also given that COVID-19 pandemic had an adverse impact upon the food security, restriction on the movement of people, okay, due to lockdown, okay, and the goods and services impacted economic activity. Therefore, food security is needed in a country, okay, to ensure food at all times, including calamities and pandemics, okay. It means we have to ensure the food before the calamities and pandemic, because if this situation comes we can handle it easily. Now who are food insecure, it means who are not taking food. Okay, although a large section of people, obviously the lower class family, the middle class family, the poorest people who have not enough money to buy food items. Okay, so although a large section of people suffer from the food and nutrition insecurity in India, okay, there is a large section of people. The worst affected groups are landless with little or no land, okay, to depend upon. It means they have no land to depend upon the land. Like if they have land, they can cultivate their own crops. Traditional artisans, providers of traditional services, PT self-employed workers and destitutes, including beggars. In the urban areas, the food beggars. Okay, so I have already told that the lower class family, the middle class family, the lower class, that the poorest people, that is below the poverty line, cannot get food. They are the food insecure. Okay, and this is about the rural areas, but also in urban areas. But the food insecure families are those whose working members are generally employed in ill-paid occupation. It means in urban areas, if the family are big, okay, but those who are employed, they only earning the little money, like lower wages. So how can they fulfill their basic needs of their family? Okay, yes, they have the problem. Okay, engaged in the seasonal activities are paid to very low wages. Okay, that just ensure their survival. This is the story of Ramu. Okay, and now a story of Ahmad. Let's read about the stories also. First of all, we have one more thing written, that do you know who was affected the most by the famine? Yes, we all know, like with the help of by the famine, the agriculture, laborers, fishermen, transport, those who are belongs to lower family or a poorest. Okay, and below the poverty line. Well, the most dramatically increasing price of rice, they were ones who died in this family. Okay. And here is a story of Ramu. Okay, let's read about him. Ramu works as a casual laborer in agriculture in Raipur village. Okay, he was a casual laborer in agriculture in Raipur village. His eldest son Somu, who is a 10 years old, also works as a pally to look after the cattle of the sarpanch of the village. Okay, it means his eldest son, whose name is Somu, who is 10 years old, but also works as a pali to look after the castle of the sarpanch of the village, Satpal Singh. Okay. Somu is employed for the whole year by the sarpanch and is paid off a sum of 1000 for this work. Okay. Ramu has 3 more sons and 2 daughters, but they are too young to work. Okay. It means Somu is also young, but still he is working. But after Somu, there is also 3 more sons and 2 daughters, but they are too young. It means I hope they are also younger than Somu. And now, but they are too young to work on the field. Okay, so his wife Sunhari is also working as a part-time. Okay, as a house cleaner for the livestock. It means the Sunhari, his wife, is also working in a part-time job in a what we can say, in a household, how to clean the house. Okay, as a servant, removing and managing cow dung. She gets half-liter milk and some cooked food along with vegetables for her daily work. It means what she get? She get half-liter milk and also get cooked food along with vegetables. Okay, for daily work. For her daily work. Besides, she also works in the field along with her husband in the busy season and supplements his earning agriculture. His earning. Okay, it means if in the busy seasons she also work in his husband field. Okay. Agriculture being a seasonal activity employs the Ramu only during times of sowing, transplantation and harvesting. Okay, it means the Ramu only during employs only during the sowing seed. It means the time that we sow seed and the time that is called harvesting month. Okay. He remains unemployed for about 4 months during the period of plant consolidation and maturing in a year. It means the 4 month during the its maturation he become unemployed. He looks for a work in other activities. Sometimes he get employed in a bricklaying or a construction activities in a village. Okay, he also get a if he is finding the job, he also get the job of what, in construction area, like to brick laying. Okay, or in construction activities in the village. By all his efforts, Ramu is able to earn enough either in cash or kind for him to buy essential for 2 square meals for his family. However, during the days when he is unable to get some work, he and his family really face difficulties, and also sometimes his small kids have to sleep without food. Obviously, milk and vegetable are not part of meals in the family, but Ramu is food insecure during 4 months when he remains unemployed. In which month? In the month that is a maturing month, that the plants is growing. Then what his work? No one, nothing. Because the work is only when he sowed the seed in the field. Okay. After that he had no work because of seasonal nature of agriculture work. Okay. So this is the story of Ramu. And again, this is the story of Ahmad. We will read the story of Ahmad later, okay? So I finished this video till here, okay? So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.